So based off the original, can I do anything based on n to determine what this would be? I don't know. I don't know this one. The only thing I could think of is some sort of cycle because there's only 8 cells. So because of that, maybe there's some sort of cycle. But looking day 8, day 9, day 10, I don't see anything. Try day 11. Day 11. 0 again. 0, 1. Is that really day 12? Nope. This would be 0. Or this would be 1. I'm messing up. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Am I crazy? What am I missing here? I'm looking at the one before it. That's what I'm doing. This would be 1. 1. 1. Alright, let's make sure I'm doing this right. So we have on day 7, we have 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is 7. And so this would be, we keep this 0. This turns 0. This is also 0. This is also 0. This is 1. This is 1. 0, 0, 0. Oh, sorry. 1, 1, 1. 0. 0. 0. 0. 0. 1. 0. 0. 1. 1. 0. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. And so I still don't see a pattern. I still don't see it. I still don't see it. Day 13. Day 14. 0, 0, 1. Okay, what am I missing here? 0, 0, 1. 0. Turn that one into a 0. Keep that one a 1. Turn this one into 0 and 0. Now we have 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, Okay, so day 13, it looks like we got a loop now. And no, I'm missing something. So let's try run 13 because I'm stuck. 13. Run. Oh, wait. Let's run 13. So it should be this. No. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. So where am I going wrong here? Day 10. Zero, zero. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay, so let's see. Then on this one we go 0. This turns, this stays 1. This turns, or this stays. So day 12, it should be 0, 0, 1, 0, one. And then day 13, it should be 0, 0, 1, 0. 12. Zero, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay, I don't know. If a cell has two adjacent neighbors that are both occupied or both vacant, the cell becomes occupied. Otherwise, it becomes vacant. Note that because the person is a row, the first and last cells in the row can't have two adjacent neighbors. But I don't get how this turns 1 from 11. How does it turn 1? It doesn't have two adjacent neighbors. So, oh, expected, sorry. Expected is 0, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0, 0, okay. So 13. Try 13. Zero, zero, one, one, zero, one. So, this has to be 1. If that's the case, then we got 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, is there any cycle? Well, this is repeated. Oh, no, it's not repeated. Let's see. Any repeated? I don't see anything repeated. It's flipped on day 7. Six to 13 is flipped. Seven or 12 to 5 is flipped. Okay. There we go. Every 7 days, we're gonna flip completely. Every 7 days, every 7 days, I don't know how you would translate that though. Okay, so I think what you have to do is manually find using loops the first 7 days. Then what you do after that, every 7 days, so the 8th day would be 8 mod 7, and then you would flip it or do the reverse. So 0, 0, you reverse it. Okay. There we go. So I got to manually find the first 7 days. And then every day after that, Let me write it down. I'm gonna use the bathroom. So manually find the first 7 days every n after 7. Use mod 7 to match to an array and then reverse it. Now I gotta think though. Maybe if the division is even, then we reverse it, and if it's odd, then maybe we keep it the same. Also, maybe that's the case. So let's try 21. Let's see what 21 gives. 21. I meant 22, I guess. 22. Or let's try 21. Maybe it was 21. 21. Run. Yeah. So if the division is odd, if the division is an odd number, if the floor or the ceiling, so reverse it if even. Let's write that for now. Hey, what are you doing? All right. So, all right, so what we want to do, if it's, okay, so let's try this. We need the first 7 in some sort of structure. So like a dictionary. And then we go for D in range 1, 2, 8. Excalidraw. Where's Excalidraw? So the 8th day is a repeat of this. So we need to go 1 through 7. And Trojan Mango, hello. Thank you for the follow.
Non-traditional. What does that mean? Ah, I see. Do you live in America? Give me points to give more money. You live by NYC area? What do you mean give you points? Like, would they honor that you have math ability? Is that what you're asking? I mean, yeah, in New York City, there's probably a lot of opportunities with unconventional backgrounds because there's going to be a lot of people that or a lot of companies, maybe not the mainstream ones, but startups and other people that will pay you six figures because you have that math background. You just got to network. You're in New York City, so I don't know where to network though. If you want a laid back kind of Fortune 500 job, then I would go. If you are a non-white person, then I would try and find one of those DEI conventions, and you'll probably get a job immediately. And there's a lot of them. So if you fit that criteria and you want a Fortune 500 like simple job, then I would do that. Yeah, it's like one of those diversity type of conventions. If you went to one of those conventions, like basically type in diversity tech conventions. Would having leadership search look better than blackjack? The way you would introduce blackjack is through the face-to-face interview, and maybe if you can make it look mathematically, like you can kind of, if you can show your mathematical skills on your resume through the blackjack experience, then that would help. But you have to figure out a way to do that. But just saying you made money, they probably don't care. They need to know that you have the problem solving skills to solve difficult math problems. Make a website that teaches how to count cars. Yeah, I mean that is that's something that would get their attention. I don't know if it would get you the job 100%. So I don't know if you could again spend time doing other things. That'll probably get you a job better. You don't need to necessarily build a website. I mean, if you are making $100,000, you got some money to get yourself in front of someone who cares that you have these mathematical skills. Again, you have to translate. I don't know. You can just count cards. But can you translate into other math problems, or you can just count cards and that's it? I'd say if you have money from counting cards, figure out how to use that money to network, like get yourself in front of someone who would care that you can count cards. And there's plenty of people on Twitter, if you follow tech people on Twitter, that look for people with unconventional backgrounds like you. Yeah. So maybe, I think you just got to get in front of people and then you can explain to them. So you probably should be going to any type of networking event where you can tell people. Any particular type of company? I mean, what do you want to do? You said data science or hacking? Yeah. Do you know Python? Are you able to do Leetcode? You should be going to like hackathons in New York City. Like if you're in New York City, you should be just number one networking. Like go to hackathons, meet other people that have these jobs already, and then since you have a unique story, they're gonna be interested in you. Maybe even help you build the card counting website because they're interested in it. The best way to get a job in yeah, if you go to a hackathon, there's going to be a bunch of developers that either have jobs or are trying to get jobs like you, but that are going to know more about coding and they're going to want to build stuff. And if you're like, have these ideas and you can show them card counting or whatever, they can build the website with you or for you. Might take 5 people a weekend to make one. You should 100%, if you want to code, be doing Leetcode. Because if you can one, you're in New York City, so you're gonna run into someone who's gonna want to hire a developer, and then you're gonna need to pass a test. And if you can pass a test, you're probably gonna get the job. So if you can confidently pass Leetcode questions, you're gonna get a job pretty quickly. If you're already there networking in New York, so you should be doing Leetcode. And if you want to do it fast or learn faster, you should hire a tutor or a coach. Right now, I have a coach, and it helped me significantly. Why is this red? Okay. Days D for I4 or 1 I in range 1 through 7 if cells 1 does not equal to cells I is not equal to cells. My friends from NYU make 100K right out of college, and I'm wondering if it's possible to start off with more pay with non-traditional background. You can. You just need to find the right person and be able to pass these Leetcode tests. Where did I find my coach? I found him through, I was streaming one day, and then I got invited to a Discord group, and he was in the Discord group, and then I just messaged him, and I've been doing it for a couple months now, and it's been really helpful. Now I was not even able to do evens or easies consistently. Now I'm on mediums at rating 1390. I've completed 3 questions already today. 3 mediums today. So it's like, I just would have never been able to do this without him. In the time period that I did. Do I plan to master hards? I don't know yet. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably get to that. I think what I plan to do is be able to get into the competitive part of this. So I think that's how you secure a job. If you are showing up on the top of the rankings and you're able to compete with the best people, then you're most likely going to be able to get a job anywhere. So might as well aim for that. Do I know how to play blackjack? I know how to play... No, I don't know how to play blackjack. I do not. At the casino, I only play poker. Texas Hold'em. So we want to create this array if this condition happens. Wait a second. Where do I... So if this condition happens, else 0, else 0. So we want to create this array. And we're saying make the bit 1 in this condition. Else, make it 0. And we want to print days and see what happens. Wow, if we drink water. I'm still mediocre at poker. You know about DTO poker website? DTO? You mean GTO? Oh, the website's DTO. Yeah, I use this one sometimes. DTO Wizard. I'll use this to go through some hands. But yeah, if I really want to get good at poker, I'd probably hire a coach for that too. But that's later in life. Yeah. Oop. Let me just go into it. All right, what am I doing wrong here? So we have invalid syntax. So let's do this. So we can print this out. So invalid syntax. What's wrong with this? I don't know. This should give me a true value, and then it should print out this, no? No. How much do I make from it? I don't make anything. You were just kidding about making money from blackjack. So you don't have any money, man? You have no money? But it seems like you can make 100K a year if you invest all weekends. I don't know, man. Maybe. I don't know how that works. I know poker you need to fight variance, so you bet you can talk the talk when you apply for jobs. Yeah. Yeah, if you have a good talk, then when you get face to face, you're gonna be able to get jobs. The problem is getting face to face and passing these types of tests if you're going into tech. So if you already can talk, then you just got to focus on being able to pass these tests and networking. And if you want an easy way to, I mean, you're in New York City, so you can find a lot of networking opportunities. You just got to go to any tech meetup. But otherwise, then, like I said, if you're not white, you can go to a diversity convention and probably get a job pretty easily, because that's just what's going on right now. So I can't do this. Hello, Blabberfish. Studied a bit of quant interview questions too. Okay, so I can put a condition here. So can I put this condition? I can. But I can't do this. Can't do this. If else in a list comprehension. I feel that studying quant interview questions will allow me to learn more transferable skills compared to Leetcode, unless the super hard Leetcode problems have more math that I'm not aware of. Wow, Blabberfish, you're a troll. Mental math is part of quant interviews. Yeah. Wait, so can I do this? If condition else. if condition else. For item in. Okay. Let's try that. So for item in iterable. One for cells. This should be it. There we go. Okay, so let's take this and then let's do this. Yes, poker requires some math, some mental math. Why is this repeating? Like when you're counting chips and you could be keeping track of combinations, and basically you're creating a decision tree from the beginning to eliminate cards, and then at the end you want to estimate the possible combination of cards that match your decision tree. Zeta Mac. Is that good? Is 74 a good score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I printed it twice. Why is this printed twice? Oh, because it's done twice. Okay. So, I think that's it. And then now, if the n is greater than 8, so we go n is greater than 8, then we want to return and days and mod 7 if n divided by 7 mod 2 is equal to 0, else so we want to reverse it if or maybe if the day is even. No. Reverse it if recently got it back to 74. My last high score from 2 years ago was 72. All right, so if you're good at mental math, get ready. I'm going to ask you a question. Get ready for this, okay? You ready? What is 255 squared minus 245 squared? Yeah, you can. It's easy. Trust me, it's easy. Think about it. What's 255 squared minus 245 squared? No, 255 squared minus 245 squared. You could do this in a second. You just have to know the trick. You don't know the trick? Have you ever heard of a difference? The difference between two squares? Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of the difference between... No? So there's a formula where if you derive from a squared minus b squared, right? That's equal to a plus b times a minus b. So knowing that, what's 255 squared minus 245 squared? Yeah, 5,000, right? Because it's 255 plus 245, and it's 255 minus 245, right? So that would be 500 times 10 would be 5,000. What's a two-digit speed? What is that? Key error 0. Key error 0. Oh yeah, so the first 7 I need to do. So if n is greater than 8. So if n is equal to 7, or if, so where's their key error? So if n is equal to 0, it's just 0. 0. Oh no, days. Withholding helm. Hello. Thank you for the follow. All right, that's a spam. Okay, so anything that is 0. Okay, what is 0 going to be? Excalibur. Let's see. So 14-0 is going to be day 8. Or the reverse of day 1. So really, I have to do 0 to 7. Wrong answer. So output, am I off by 1? That's how long it took to do it in your head. Oh, okay. Your digits are slow. Yeah. Your 3 digits. Yeah, you need to get to it, man. If you do math competitions and you do Leetcode competitions, you're gonna get a job easy. So you just gotta do it. Not a lot of people are willing to do math competitions. All right, so let's solve this problem. So if day is 14, right? Let's try 14 on code. 14, it gives me the output of this. And that's perfect. It's right. No? Oh, no, it's off. It's day 10. Or not even day 10. It's just off. It's just off. I mean, it's got to be giving me something, right? It's giving me this day in reverse. Day 1 in reverse. So 14. Well, 14 should be day 7 in reverse. So 14 should be day 7. So how can I get 14 to day 7? I don't even know. I would need 8 as the number. And then 14, right? Because 8 was the number. Day 7. 14 mod 8 would be well, okay, so the sixth, I need 6 actually. I need 6. So how can I get 6? 14 mod 8 is 6. 8. Let's try this. Oh no. I'm messing up. Print days. I don't know what this. Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. 1 if cells I minus 1 I minus 1 is not equal to cells I, does not equal to. I know what I'm doing. So I need to change. So we can do days 0, 0 cells, right? 0 cells. And with that, we can do days 0 or days I. Oh. Hmm. Let's try this. Days I. Jeez. Please, D minus 1. D minus 1. Original 0, 1, 1, 0. This one is wrong. This one is not equal to this one. Alright, my condition is wrong. Let's do if middle doesn't matter. It's just if di does not equal to I plus 1 does not equal to I minus 1. Then equal to. Then do 1. Else do 0. All right, so it looks like we got that good. And then now we need this conditional to be good. And the output is not expected. Um, 14. Expected. But we know 6 is this. So we just want the reverse of this. So, and wait, that's 7 though. Yeah, we want 8. We want 7. Can we get 7? Because right now we have 6. So if the number's 14, how do we get 7? Maybe do n plus 1. I don't know why, but let's try. 1 mod 7. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so I have the first 7. I have the first 7 down. 0, 1 through 7. Now, what I want to do is for, let's say, number 8. Say we have n is equal to 8. We put in 8. Let's see. So make it simple. Put in 8. And we want, should get the reverse of this. Right? So 8 mod 7 should give you 1, right? So let's just delete this for now. 8 mod 7. Let's just do that. Boom. So this works for this one. However, let's say we get to 15. That's 7 days ahead. 15. Or, yeah, 15. Let's see what happens. Or, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to remove this. I want to remove, I want to go to here. I want to go to 15. 15 mod 7 should be 1. And the thing is, I need to go back to non-reverse. So how do I determine that? So maybe if it's even, right? If n is even, if n mod 2 is equal to 0, then we do this. And else we do just the regular. And at least for this one, we get it right. However, for this one, it's not right. For this one, we're getting this. I don't know what this is, this number. This number is this right here, 6. but we want 6, but we're getting the reverse of it. That's what we're doing. So it's not going to be even. It's just basically, maybe it's so not n mod 7, it's n. Okay, let's see actually if it's good. It's not good. I need the reverse. But it should be giving the reverse. Oh, there it is. Am I just doing this? No, because if it's 7, then you want. If n is greater than 8, then we do that. Else we return days n greater than 7. Didn't I just test this? 15. I meant. So this has to be reversed. Yeah, I don't know. So I have to determine why 15. Let's see. So that's good. So eight. Are 8 and 15 the same? No. 8 was supposed to be what? So 8 is supposed to look like. I have it right here. 8 is supposed to look like this, and 15 or 14 is supposed to also, or no. So what's day 15? Is supposed to look like this. So day 15 is supposed to be the reverse of day 8. So maybe I do 8 divided by 7 that's equal to 1. 15 divided by 7 is equal to 2. This is a 7-day difference. So the next 7 would be 22. 22 divided by 7 would be 22 divided by 7 would be 3. 15 divided by 7 would be 2. 8 divided by 7 would be 1. 29 divided by 7 would be 4. So yeah, so I think it should be days and mod 7, but if n divided by 7 mod 2 is equal to so again, I want to keep it how it is for to keep it how it is. I want to keep it how it is for 8, right? No. For 8 and 10,000, I want to reverse it. And that would be odd. Odd, reverse, even, keep. So if it's equal to 0, keep, else, reverse. No! Let's try this. These test results. Expected 001 001 10, and I got the beginning. That means that mod 7 is equal to 0. Really? Yeah, I actually don't know what to do when it's 14. Test case. This 10, 14. 14. On the code. Um, maybe I do if let's print days for a second. So this is supposed to be hitting 0, 1. It's supposed to be hitting 7. Basically, I guess there's not supposed to be 7 numbers in here. It's supposed to be 0 to 6. But even then, if there was 0 to 6, we hit 14 mod 7 would go to 0. It would go to 0. I want it to go to 6. 14 mod. Then we go to 6. And then 8 mod 8 would go to 0. 8 mod 8 should be 1. Yeah, so I think what I need to do is rethink this. I just need to go like this. Remove this. I need to go change this to cells again. All right. Cells, but then cells is equal to d days. Yeah, that's good. And now we can do 8. No. Okay, so now I have a problem again. So this should be 1, 0. This is good, but I'm getting 6 instead of 5. Mod. Oh wait, should I be just doing 7? Why did I do 8? I don't get it. I don't get it. This is 7. This is 1. 14. Oh, I can't get it. I don't know. I'm close, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going back and forth between being able to get the correct 7 and not being able to get the correct 8. Alright, let's try and reverse this real quick. Jeez. 10. So 8 is getting 0. Or I need 0 for 8. Why? Eight. Is that what we got here? Yeah. So 8 to 14 is all the reverse, and then 15 is back to 7. But if I were to do 15 right now, I want to go back to 7. Maybe I do n minus 1. There we go. I did it. I did it. Oh, it took me forever, but I did it. So many stupid errors. Basically, My main thing is that I had to use 0 index. And then I had to, subtract n minus 1 to make n a 0 index number. I completed it though. Oh, wow. That was an easy problem too. I'm just dumb. Q1 problem. But I got it. I got this. This is my next one. Minimum number of operations to make array empty. Choose 2 elements with equal values and delete them from the array. Choose 3 elements with equal values and delete them from the array. Turn the minimum number of operations. There are 2 types of operations that you can apply on the array any number of times. And you want the minimum number of operations. It's kind of like that game where you place the colors and then it kind of eliminates the matching colors and then it groups together the other colors. Kind of like that game. Like Candy Crush or something like that. Excited to learn coding? Yeah, man. You should go to this website right here. It's called zerotrack.github.io. I'll share it. And if you go to this site and you go to the first rated problem, it's probably something that you can do. It'll be like rating 1000, and you should try those problems. So in this example, we get rid of 0 and 3. And then we get rid of 2 and 4. And then get rid of 0, 1, and 3. They don't have to be next to each other. So I mean, so maybe if so we can't delete them unless it's 2 or 3. So maybe we want to check if the count of a number is mod 3 is equal to 0, then we take the integer division value and we add it to the output. And then we remove that number from the count. So we count all the numbers. We use a counter. We count all the numbers. We check the mod of 3 and 2. First 3, and if it's equal to 0, then we're gonna add to the output the integer division value, and then remove that key. Next, if it's mod 2 is equal to 0, then we're going to add that, or the integer division value to output. If both of those are not possible, then we just return -1 right away. And that's the solution. I think that's it. So let's do nums is equal to counter nums. Res is equal to 0. And then or we can just cycle through. For key value in nums maybe we can sum up the value. Or so we do if key. No, we need to do it twice. So let's just do if maybe we could do it in one line, but we could do if key mod 3 is equal to 0. Then we do res. We do res plus or equal to k divided by 3. Else if k mod 2 is equal to 0. Then res plus or equal to k by 2. Else return -1. Because that means you can't get rid of it. So, that's it. And then we return res. So, can we do that? Return. I don't know. Do that. Return res. Run code. Int is not iterable. Oh, dot items. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Okay. I'm missing something. So let's take this. For each key, I'm doing that. Oh. I think, yeah. I'm doing it. I want to know if the value, which is the count mod 3, not the key, right? The value mod 3 is equal to 0. So this would be, okay, I don't know what's going on. Output expected 7. Okay. So let's So I'm counting, let's say 3, and we have 3 values of 3. So 3 mod 3 is equal to 0. So in this situation, we have 2 values, 2 keys, all right? And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 14, right? So that would be 5 plus 1. Okay, so I can see what's happening here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's print the counter. Print nums. 10 and 9. So this should be 5 plus 3. It's 8. Expected 7. Because you could do 6 and 6 and 4 and 4. Okay, so how do I do that? How do I do that? Maybe as long as the remainder is even, is the remainder mod 2 is equal to 0, then so let's try that. As long as this mod 2 is equal to 0, and then we do but then we wouldn't do v mod 3. No, because we need 2 and 2. And that would give 3. So yeah, this doesn't work. 10 mod 3 would give 1. So I need to do check if 2 times 3 maybe. my brain's tapped out right now. So basically, I need to figure out the scenario where we want some. All right, I'll try this tomorrow. I'm out of here. I did a good amount of problems, 4 problems today. So that was good. I'll try again tomorrow. Good night, everybody. See you, Ethan.